Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Hey, Lunatic, welcome. You got first indeed. Thanks for claiming first. And tonight we're going to play Eco. I felt like taking a short break from Age of Empires 2 and just kind of do some relaxing tonight as opposed to, you know, playing something a little bit more involved and needing a lot more focus. Eco is going to be a little bit calmer, as it was in previous iterations. I'm going to jump into the server, or I am in the server, but I'm going to switch into the server in a moment, and probably give a quick flight tour around the world a little bit, and then, Twitch, you're being twitchy again. Stop it. Dropping frames. I might be dropping all frames now. Well, I think, trying to tell, I might be totally dead. Looks like I am. Okay. There we go. We're back now. Hey, Rescues Greyhounds. Welcome. Thanks for coming. We're going to jump into Eco in a moment here and take a look around the world a little bit, see what everybody's been up to, and then I'm going to work on some of my projects that I have been working on sort of slowly here over the last 10 days or so. I'm going to switch into the game, and yeah, I think that's a good place still for the overlay and whatnot. And then I'm going to also activate voice chat. TheOntarioGardener is going to join me in voice chat, and I'm not sure, maybe someone else will make an appearance, but Ontario's in there now, so we're gonna switch in there and see what's up. Hey, Ontario.
Howdy.
Alrighty. So, no, I don't think it's the PC. I think it's something with Twitch. It's Twitch being twitchy, as per usual. So, we played a little bit, or I played a little bit with the World Gen on this one, and we have a little bit different of a world than we normally do. The contours are a little bit smoother than normal, than the default, that is. It takes a little bit longer to generate that, but it results in a little bit more, I don't know, I guess realistic, for lack of a better word, of a world. But as you can see, there are people built all over the place here. We're on a much smaller world than the last time. Only 1 square kilometer. That's Oggs up there. So we have I don't know, probably about a dozen or so active players, maybe a little bit more.
Yep.
It's actually a pretty good turnout so far. And let me switch on the property overlay. I think that'll help a little bit. So I'm here. Eventually I'm going to claim this entire area that's boxed in with the green here, but I haven't claimed it yet because I don't have enough claiming flags yet. Ontario is over here to my east by quite a ways. He's about a quarter of the way around the planet or so.
Mm-hmm.
And are those meteorites? This high part here, that's just a mountain. That's what you're asking. I don't know. These high bits are mountains. The mountains actually have an interesting look this time. We can actually fly over to one and take a look in a minute. Here in the wetlands, Narina and Fire Razor, and then also here, Mamode is here in as well. Here next to Ontario is Coslito, and we have KL Turner up here in the desert to the north. Here's Calibian and who's that? Khan and Boise Big. Another Khan piece of property there. Here is Lana, and she has a couple of different properties here, as well as Joe Mega's here as well. He has a couple of properties there. Let's see, who am I missing? Actually, there's a third one here too. He has a little store here selling fish and whatnot. Let's see, Marshall's here on the mountain. Plus Pometox is here nearby, and that's back to the wetlands there. And
Ours is across the.
Yeah, I was trying to see if I got everybody on the mainland here first. And then we have another large continent area here. Oh, The end game is, yes, where eco is threatened by a meteorite. And ours isn't turned down at the moment, but it may come and visit us at any time. So Eris is here in the middle of this desert, and Og is up here on this mountain, and I think Mond is over here. Yeah, Mond's over here next to Og. And I think that's all that's on that land as well. So there's quite a few of us, and I think pretty much everyone who's played is still playing. I don't think there's any. What's down here at the? Who's down here? Oh, I forgot about
I think there's one.
Tatsu. Yeah, Calidor didn't join this time. No, he was tied up with a couple other things, and then the server kind of progressed a bit, and he didn't end up joining. He was going to settle in this area here north of me, but he didn't end up joining this time. Let's see. I think that's everyone. So I'm gonna just kind of fly around maybe and do a look at the at everyone's property here. Maybe not that fast. Everyone's property from a first person view. So Narina's over here building in the wetlands, as I mentioned before. I think she's doing engineering and maybe some other as well, but I think engineering is kind of the primary basic engineering. This is Fireraiser. He's doing some gathering, which is the first level of farming, basically, as well as tailoring, and I think he's also doing some artistry stuff and whatnot. And he's working on a tower of some kind here, coming out of the top of his house, which I'm sure will be interesting once he's gotten that. Let's see. We fixed the spin here a little bit. There we go. Over here is this is Plispomatox. Here looks like they might be doing some masonry and maybe brick. Not positive. A lot of times with this, we don't end up overlapping very much in playtimes, especially because we're all scattered around the real world and whatnot. And here's Marshall coming in. Yep, I was on the way there. There's Marshall over here. Marshall's digging into this mountain, which this is one of the mountains that we could see from space kind of thing. The land does ramp up here from sea level pretty well, but then the mountain is like this nice sharp crag, which I was really pleased with this world gen setting. So there's a lot here. There's not that many different specialties, and we've all got 3 or 4 stars by now, I think. So you end up overlapping quite a lot, but yeah, everyone's pretty much taken. I mean, we have everything covered, I think, so far, and I think we'll have more covered, but yeah, there's quite a lot here. Oh, by the way, welcome, Marshall. I missed you there. Didn't say hi, I should say. Let's see, we'll fly back east now, I think. I gotta fix the world spin again. So it follows me so I can see what's going on in the minimap. Let's do a fast flight here. Over to, I think, here-ish, where K.L. Turner is. Almost. These floating doors in the middle of space must be a hint there. Yeah, he's here. He actually hasn't played much this time. I think he was working on some basic engineering as well, and I'm not sure what his plans are going forward. And then we have to the south. This is Kozlito's place here, doing masonry and brick and glass so far. Apparently some smelting as well, given the blast furnace. And OntarioGardener's over here with his brick fortress. I need to get some brick from you, by the way, at some point. Working on level 2 here.
Yeah, just expanding to have everything level 2, both sets of rooms.
Nice. Oh, and you've got some wood house buildings back here, I see.
Yeah, those are more for decoration at this point.
That's good.
Uh, I may add on then to them later once I get
Oh,
my brick square
wow,
done.
you've got a stone building down there on the surface to the
Yeah,
beach
it's my
too.
shop, and underneath that, it's all dug out. Well, mainly used to be sand under there.
Yeah.
But yeah, kind of like a
I didn't come out this
cliffside
far
resort.
previously. I only kind of just
It's
came through your tunnel and saw the street side. I didn't see the seaside if you're here. That's really cool.
a work in progress.
Yeah, so is mine. Okay, who do we have left on the mainland? We have uh, Khan. Did I cover Khans? No, I didn't cover Khans, did I? I need to go to Khans and Klebians. Khan also settled himself on the roof of the world here, in a little valley. I think he's got tunnels dug out to the sides. Pretty sure, yeah, there's tunnels here. Oh, yeah, there's tunnels there. And then, let's see, Klebian's down here. Klebian seems to be doing kind of all the things. He's got some engineering going on, some smelting going on, some mechanical engineering specifically going on. I think he's also doing basic engineering, doing some road work and stuff like that too. He's got asphalt bags there, so I'm assuming he's made those and had not bought them. I can't remember though now. This is that. That must be Calebian. Yeah, that's Calebians. Okay. And finally, we have Lana and Jomega are down here, and I think that's all for this. Let's go fast. And we'll let the world catch up. Lana has properties all over the world. She's doing farming, so she has farms all over the place, but she has a focus on... Where am I? On the map. Where am I? Oh, right there. She's has a focus on farming, so she's got properties all over the world, but she's got some food going in this building here. I think she's working on a building to put up a tier 2 cook. And here is, this is Jomega's bakery, I think. Yep. He's doing baking, the baking tier of cooking. Lana was doing campfire cooking, and she's working on the second tier of cooking now. And then, I don't know, does she still have parts over here? I think she must. Oh, here's Jomega's butchery. He started with butchery and hunting, and then went into the baking afterward. And Lana's final portion of her property is here, and she's actually torn that apart. This is where her original camp was, over here. So I think that's everyone on the mainland. Well, I call it the mainland, even though there's technically 2 continents. I think I've flown past everyone now. Yeah, so let's fly south to the other... Well, southwest to the other continent. And see what's going on over there. Why does the game not play sound? I don't know where the music is.
It's very much lacking.
It's kind of... I wish you could control the frequency of the music.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
I like the sound.
So, Mond is new this time. Or new recently on the server. He was on the last server too, but he's new. He didn't start with us. He just started in the last couple of days. So he's still kind of in the early phases of the game. And I like how he's built around this this old growth redwood here. That's neat. Has a bit of like a preserve around it here, which is good, because once you chop those down, you can't get them back. So be wary of chopping down an old growth redwood. And on the top of the mountain here, Og's set up camp. He's only been playing for a couple days too, but he's made a bit more progress. He's been streaming though, so if you haven't watched his streams, he's streamed it about 3 or 4 times already, I think. He's got a house here on the top of the mountain, and I know he's been hollowing out the mountain as well in here. So yeah, there's probably a giant cave here in the mountain, as dwarves do. He started out, he did a little bit different this time. Instead of doing, instead of sticking with all stone related stuff, he's gone with logging and carpentry this time, and all the stone that he's done has just been as accents and whatnot for his constructions here. And today he was working on this road, and I saw him in his stream briefly working on this road, where he has built a road all the way over to Eris's place, or at least partway through all of the road over to Eris's place here. I must have missed a turn. Probably missed that turn back in Albuquerque. I don't know which. I must have missed it somehow, but Eris is over here. Eris has claimed this entire desert for her own nefarious purposes, I'm sure. And as you can see, she has a... Oh, there's where Ox Road comes in, I bet. It's here. Yeah, I bet that's what it is. Yeah, and I've noticed, Marshall, you've been having problems with it kicking you out. That's crazy. Yeah, I think this is where Ox Road comes in, is right here. So they're kind of working to connect themselves up, being the two or three people on this continent. They kind of needed to be linked up here. Eris, as you can tell, went into masonry first and then smelting, I think, and is working on steel smelting now. I'm not sure what her plans are after that. Ashlar, maybe, I think. Hey, Mond, welcome. We just flew past your place. You just missed me. Yeah, she's got copper and iron smelted in here. Yeah, there's some weird conflicts with Unity games and certain graphics drivers. Not necessarily even for your graphics card, but for certain graphics drivers. I used to have a problem with Oxygen Not Included and the Citrix receiver, of all things. And then at some point fairly early on, someone built this nice bridge for Eris to get back over here to the what I'm calling the mainland. Even though, as I mentioned, there are two separate continents, not an island and a continent, which takes us back into. Oops, I got all skewampus here. Takes us back into the wetlands here, nearby by Memode and Fire Razor, and I think there's also plans for another road going north here, and then over into the other land as well. So that will be an interesting addition to the map. So let's fly back now to my home base here, Aston Arenas. Here we are. And then I can go back out of cheater mode and land. Boom. And I can show you what I've done. So I'm kind of in middle of phase 2 and phase 3 of my plan for my area here. Phase 1 was just getting stuff up and running. I started with mining and then masonry, and then went into smelting and mechanics just very recently, just yesterday actually. But I'm partnered up with another player in Furious, who started out with logging and then went into carpentry and basic engineering. And yeah, I liked how you preserved that tree mount. That was really neat, how you built around the old growth redwood and stuff. So while I've been digging in the ground, he's been murdering trees, and we've been trying to team up and build a town here. So kind of phase 2 was to build a larger shop, which this building became, that could house all the stuff we were working on at the time. We had everything up to my smelting and his basic engineering in here, and we're still doing most of it in here. I just recently moved smelting out yesterday or this morning. And phase 2 also included building a bit larger of a house with some decent furnishing in it. So now we're at 32 house points each, because it's a shared property, so we share the house points. And we have a 8-room house here, like a longhouse looking building here. And my mine is underneath, eventually could be underneath this entire area. As I showed here on the map, eventually I will claim all of it, and I'll mine what I need to out of it. I just recently built these 2 buildings. Some of the lumber that Inferius made went into building this mechanic shop for me. And then I also built this new smelting area here in order to accommodate the blast... Hello, Buffalo. In order to accommodate my new blast furnaces that I just set up today, actually. So that's what I'm going to... One of my projects that I'm going to work on tonight is getting some more iron mined and smelted. We'll go down to the iron mine in a little bit, but I want to come over here because the other project that I'm working on is a road that goes north toward where Marshall's place is to kind of just tie this all together. And so we've been kind of tag teaming this a little bit, but I've kind of had to take over now because we've encountered some rock here. And for a while it was dirt and trees, so that was Infurious' task. And now it's dirt and rock, so now it's switched to me. But we're building a ramp up and onto this mountain here. Let me see if I can jump up there to meet up with where this temporary ramp came down that Ontario put in. Somewhere it'll pop in somewhere right around in here, I think. It'll pop up through the surface kind of thing, and then I'll cut back. I probably will leave some of this here. I'll turn the soil though, so it's back to dirt again. But I'll probably leave it as a kind of a tunnel once I can break through the surface. Once I figure out how I need to break through the surface. So, and then we'll take this bypass down at that point. So I'm curious. This is the primary tree farm here, which is fairly large, filled with beeches and birches and cedars. Still have some terraforming work we want to do on the tree farm itself, including raising it up to the same level as the road is here over time. It was down a couple of blocks, and we raised it up one, and now we're going to raise it up another. Oh, no worries, Marshall. I'm working on it. It's just a project. But first, before we go back to that, which I'm going to go back to that tonight, before we go back to that, I'm going to go down into my iron mine and do some iron mining because we need to have some more iron. I'm just about out. I actually even didn't put all my labor onto my nails here. So I invited Ontario into the chat. Yeah, that's what I'm going to meet up with is the temporary road that you and Ontario put in. I'm going to meet up with it with a permanent road. So I'm going to come down here in the iron mine in a moment. I have some stockpiles chained here, and then this stockpile here will catch all of the stuff to go up into the smelting area, and then obviously be passed back down again for storage. The rest of the plan for my town is to put housing on the tops of all the shop buildings there, and that way I keep forgetting to bring. I'm going to do it now because I keep forgetting to bring one piece of mortared stone to fill that hole in, so I quit tripping over it. So we're gonna put housing on top of all those buildings, and that way it'll look kind of like an old, like, turn of the 20th century looking town. There's a partial stack here, except that it didn't take. There we go. Yep, I'm just going to cut up into it and meet up with the road that you'd started on the surface, and then we'll have a nice road connecting you south into my little town that I'm building, where that way you can head west from there if you need to go over by Lana or Jomega. I should probably reboot the game. The game tends to lag out a little bit after you after you load a lot of chunks. And I loaded a lot of chunks by flying around, so maybe I should reload the game. Yeah, let's do that. Let me switch here to this, and then I can reload the game. It's kind of a weird thing, but it's the way that it works. It doesn't do very good memory management. Hopefully they work on that in the future, but for now, with all the bugs that are in Eco, Marshall's crashing issues, and Ontario was having those a while back. How did you end up fixing that? Did you end up buying a new computer?
Yeah, ever since I got my new computer, that was quite a few months ago. Yeah, I didn't have any. It was always Unity crashes.
Yeah, and
So
that's the problem Marshall's having too. It's got to be a graphics card issue, but or graphics driver or something to do with that, but it's weird.
Yeah, but since then, I've had no crashes, and this computer is a lot better than my one that I had previously. So maybe that has something to do with it. But
Yeah.
yeah, thankfully, no crashes, and usually half decent FPS. But yeah, every so often you gotta just log out and log back in to kind of what clear the memory or something.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. The more traveling you do, the more of the chunks in the game that load into memory,
Mhm.
and then it doesn't seem to flush those very well. So then once they get loaded all in, then you have to kind of flush them yourself by reloading the game every so often. But you can see how much smoother it is now on my stream. Uh, I think you can see how much smoother it is just reloading the game after. But I mean, I flew around to basically the entirety of the world, so that's a little bit excessive from what most people would do. But it's still a load on the. It's early access slash beta. I mean, the definition between the terms early access and beta is pretty vague.
Yeah.
Still, or now these days, now that early access is even a concept. Um, I think for the most part, if it's an open public beta, it's considered early access now. So that's the phase that it's in. It has been there for as long as we've known about it. It's been on Steam for 3 and a bit, almost
Yeah.
3.5 years. Actually, it has been
Hmm.
3.5 years now.
Yep.
I think it was the
Yeah.
end of February of 2018, and now it's September, so that's been 3.5 years. And back then it was like version 7.2. So, and we're on 9.4 now. And I know there's a version 10 planned, beta 10 planned. I don't know how much further beyond that. Well, I mean, Factorio was in early access for 7 years. So, yeah, probably. But, I mean, the developers had a lot of ambitions for this game. And that's, a positive and a negative, I suppose. Um, but yeah, they're still working on it. They're still making progress. I mean, they're adding new stuff all the time. Most of the time, most of the things they've added for version 9 and through version 9 have been related to the laws and government and
Mm.
property systems. Because now, like, sharing property is a possibility. Before version 9, it wasn't. If you remember, if you watched me play on that last server we had, Caladorn and I shared property, and this time Infurious and I are sharing property. So you full already. It's the only problem with the carts. They don't last very long. So now you can share property with multiple people, and you take some penalty on the housing points, but not as much as you would if you. Oh, that's good. I didn't realize I was that close there. But I can move some of this down too. But you can actually share, which is something. So, so yeah. I need to do some rearrangement here of stuff, I think. Maybe move these out of the way a little. Mine 9 needs to go to. Ideally, it would go to C2, but I could put it here in B2. I don't think B2 should be fine enough, maybe. And I then pass this to there. No, I need to put it in C2. Dang it. Let's
That
see.
always confuses me too. Moving stockpiles.
Well, I didn't. I'm in the middle of a bunch of rearrangement, so I
Hmm.
wasn't sure if I could what can reach and what can't reach.
Yeah.
Hopefully, Marshall, yeah, because I know how frustrating it is to have to want to play and it not work. All right, so I now have I have a small stack of iron passed over here, so I can start working that iron, and I can go back down to the mine and work some more. So I'm going to go back up, and I built this little shed, I guess would be the word, to house the mine cap. Just kind of just a fun thing that I did. So eventually, I'm going to have a lot more buildings here along the road, in this row style, and then we're going to have more things going on here. Of course, 11 of those makes 44 of these. 44 of those can give me, let's see, not that many. I think we can probably get away with that. Give me 25 concentrates. And then with the new fangled blast furnace, which one is this one? Not that one. I need to turn this. Oh, it is off because I don't have any coal in it. This will give me. I'm just gonna smelt 100. It'll take a little while for it to go through anyway, and I'm gonna queue up 100 even though we don't have it yet. Back to the mine. They made some changes this version to the controlling for the cart. In some ways, it's better, or at least more consistent. But in some ways, it's worse. I have the legacy controls on, which don't actually make it work the way that the cart used to work back in the previous version. But it gives me control with the keyboard rather than with the mouse, which I like. I like to be able to look around semi-independently of the control of the vehicle. So that's, at least it works for me. Driving backwards is a little bit easier with the new controls than they were with the old version. So that's something. But I'm a crazy person that likes to drive backwards. So there's that. To the point where there's the powered cart, and the only way to drive the powered cart without it being completely insane is backwards.
Say a prayer.
What'd you do? Oh yeah, and say a prayer. Yeah,
Just drive it backwards.
Yeah. Well, as long as you can see over the top of the canopy at least, so that's useful. I blame my dad though. He had a funny habit of driving backwards for longer distances than was absolutely necessary when I was a kid. So I'm going to blame him for that one. Mining will get quite a bit easier in the very near future when I take when we finally get to industry and I can get a skid steer. It's basically like a front end loader kind of a bucket, and you just drive it into the rock, and it cracks it and it scoops it up all in one fell swoop, which is really, really nice. You can destroy a lot of iron or whatever you want to destroy with one of those. You notice I do have a lot of limestone stockpiled. I bought a bunch early on in the server when people were trying to make money. And it's going to be needed very soon once I get advanced smelting going. I do have a star ready to take it, but I haven't actually made the scroll yet. For the most part, between Infurious and I, we are making 2 scrolls for everything so that we can get the claim flags we need for the massive town claim that we need to make. But I think right now we have everything we've made 2 of except for mechanics. He who smelt it, dealt it. Hey Jeff, how are you? So I need to make Infurious a mechanic. Actually, Infurious needs to make himself a mechanics scroll because yeah, I know the feeling. I'm kind of tired today too. Why I'm playing Eco instead of trying to focus on some random battle that could be a hassle in Age of Empires. Because Infurious is the basic engineer, so he actually has to make the mechanics scroll. But I have to make parts of it, so yeah, we have to make another scroll. But And then we need to make an advanced smelting scroll or 2. And then for him, I think his next plan was going to be oil, but I don't know if he's going to do anything before that or not. We're just now able to make the stuff we need for oil drilling, so and he should be getting another star tomorrow, I think. I think he's about a day behind me, and I got one this morning. So since we're both eating similar food and we're both living in the same house, we kind of earn skill points at the same speed. Scrolls are increasingly difficult to make as you advance through the game. So early on, things like carpentry and masonry, they just need a stack of stone for the carpentry one, basically, and for the masonry, or for the masonry one, and for the carpentry, you need like a stack of hewn logs, which is basically just a stack of logs that's been slightly processed. No, just a stack of logs. It's not even hewn, are they? Hewn's the second tier. But as you progress, not only do you need more and more involved materials, involved in the assembly process, that is, you also need... Good, it fit. Good. I should also send some of that coal that way. You also need some... I forgot what I was going to say now. You also need something. You need a lot more, and you need stuff from other people, too. Oil drilling is going to take some scrolls from, I think from Lana, at some point, or from some other farmer, in order to make things like that. So it varies quite a bit, and depends heavily on what the task is that you're trying to accomplish. Let's pass some of this coal that way too. That way I can fuel my blast furnace. No, I gotta hit this one, I think. And it's pretty full. I can take the tailings back, though. I need more storage over here. I need to make some of the, what are they called? The storage boxes? The shipping containers. It's a mod that we've added in. But I need to make some of those because, yeah, it's getting a little thick over here already in this one stockpile that I have. Maybe I should bring the coal here first. Can I see my blast furnace? Nope. Let's do that first, though. I shouldn't have taken that much. That's one I'm not using. Oh, actually, I haven't used very much at all. I'll pass that back over then. Looks like we did all the crushing. We're in the middle of concentrating and smelting right now. Eventually, I'll probably make another... oh, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just wait till I get to the next tier of machines. I was going to say, maybe I should make a... whatchamacallit? What's the name of the thing? The screening machine, but... in order to make the concentration go faster, but I think maybe I could just wait and take the one that industry or electronics or whoever it is can make next, or wait till I get that and then see what the time looks like. I don't know. We'll see. I just now can make it because I just took a mechanics yesterday, so I have a bit more iron that I can move over, but I can't really reach it just yet. Wait a minute. Why are you stuck? Oh, I know you're stuck. Because I need more storage. Dang it.
Always need more storage.
Yeah. Oh, no, you can play Eco single player, although it's not the best plan. Because it's really geared towards multiplayer, but you can play Eco single player. It's definitely possible. I'm gonna throw this in that mechanics thing here. But I've got a lot more rearrangement that I need to do of my base still. Like I just started moving in here, but I need to move my tool shop over here, where I do a tool exchange. I've played it through single player twice or 3 times. Probably 3 times ish. I've played it partially through multiple times, several times, but fully through at least twice, if not 3 times. So here, my mechanic shop, you start out with a machinist table, which is made by a carpenter. Which is kind of a weird thing, but it's made by a carpenter. And then once you have that, you make a screw press. And then once you have the screw press placed, then you can make the lathe. And then once you have that placed, you can make the shaper. And then once you have that placed, which are these 3 machines here, boom, boom, and boom, then you can make all the stuff that the, get out of the way, cart, that the mechanic can make, or the machinist can make. This is the final table for machining called the assembly line. This is where I made my blast furnaces. I'm going to need to make some cement kilns so that I can make some cement and reinforced concrete eventually. Made a mechanical water pump here also. I didn't show my tunnel that I dug all the way south to the ocean, but I do have a... Hey, Lana. We're in voice if you want to join us. CG mod voice chat. This is a mechanical pump here. It runs off of mechanical energy from wind or water power. But I have a tunnel running all the way that way. And you can see the end of the pipe here sticking out of the tunnel. Going all the way there. So we have that, or I have that, and that's bringing the water in here so that the blast furnaces can be cooled or whatever. All right, what's stuck now? Too much. I'm going to take a stack of iron bars. Will that help? That helps. Good. I need more storage. That's what I need. So I think what I should do probably is focus on making the a couple of shipping containers for my own nefarious purposes. Those require 18 plates. Oof. 24 screws and 9 iron bars. Let's make a couple. We have enough screws for 2, but not quite enough for 3. I have a module in this, yes. And I need to make some plates. I don't have modules and everything, which is why I had to check. The plates are made here at the screw press. And I do have a module in it, so I can just make some. Let's make 50, I think, which takes 30. I think that's what that says. Whatchamacallit's there? Meat pie, I think I need to eat. There we go. Need to go get some more food for my storage pretty soon. But that should help because I can put those down, and they're a bit smaller than the stockpiles, but yet they hold more. Which is a little bit ironic or whatever, but it's the way that it works. Let's see. Lana's going to want a steam tractor eventually, I'm assuming. Welcome back, Marshall. Did you have to see if the update fixes your stuff?
Hopefully.
Oh, cast iron stove. I can make one of those. Let me go. I think it's at the anvil.
Yep.
Yep, there it is. I need to go get some lumber, though. I also need to put some work on these nails. So, that'll be a gift for all of your door dashing. Let's see. You need just one cast iron stove, Lana, or are you going to need multiples? I know you bought one already. Okay, I'll just make one then. I might make some more later for decoration, but not until I get more efficiency. What does weak mean when working on the machine tools? I don't know. Where did you see that? Maybe grab some lumber and I'll come back.
No idea.
5 lumber. 5 lumber and 5 iron bars. I'm going to have to move it around for you, though, Lana, so it'll be a... swap that around, though. It'll still be in the old store, but I'm going to have to move it over. Okay. I just don't know where you might have seen it. Or did I say something like weak? Oh, you misread. Okay. Let's see. Iron bars are 12, so that's 60. Let me make sure my pricing is still right. Lumber is 6.5, so that's 32.5. Just 92.5 plus some markup. Cast iron stove. That might be a little high. Yeah, let's come down on that price. 11.81. Oh, yes. That was added in version 8, I think, where now you have to spend calories to do work on things, which I like. I like the concept of it, at least.
Oh, really?
It gets a little ridiculous in the modern professions, all the higher level engineering stuff. But I like the concept of it, at least. So I'm not going to complain too much. I also need to start making some steam trucks. Need to get inferiors to make me some iron wheels. I'll have to turn an axle or 3. And I can start making some of these steam trucks. I also need to get steel going and cement going so I can make a waste filter. Because right now, my blast furnace, that's the machine. That's the press here, the screw press. It's pressing iron plates. Or you might hear this sound. Okay, now it went away. There's a few sounds in the game. Of machines making sounds, I mean.
Maybe it's me breathing.
Could be.
I think you're lying, Wally. There aren't any sounds in the game.
Well, not when you mute it, Lana, and also welcome to voice chat.
Hi, I didn't even see you in here. I'm sorry, I was watching episodes of 30 Rock.
I even pinged you earlier, and you ignored me.
I did. Well,
How rude.
yes, I did. I know, I'm rude. I'm so rude.
The stove is done. I'll drop it here in the store. How are you?
I'm standing here waiting.
Wow. And there are kitchens available too. If whenever you need those. Dot matrix printer could either be... It's probably this, actually, that you heard. But it's not going to spin until we make another plate. Wally is sold out of cast iron stoves. Wally is sold out of lots of stuff.
Do they need to be...
That sound right there, Jeff? The one just before I started talking? Sorry, what?
I'm riding an elk! Just saying.
Nice.
Did you know the cast iron stoves don't require pipes anymore?
Oh, nice.
Interesting.
Well, it was really causing a lot of pollution. Way more pollution than you would expect from...
Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to show my polluting blast furnace here.
Yeah.
I'm just dumping the polluted water underground. But so far... I'm not smelting a lot, but so far there's not much pollution. Here on the ground, you can see a little bit of dark circle there, but it's not going anywhere near Lana's wheat field that's over here, which is highly important. So that's the important part.
It is the best wheat field in the game.
Best.
Yeah, money is only really used for trading. Just to facilitate trading, that is. So the game starts out with everybody has their own personal currency. You don't want to attract those biters. Exactly. Everyone starts the game with their own personal currency. You have infinite of said currency. So it's basically just like IOUs. I mean, in effect, it's just like IOUs. And so you sell things at your store for your currency, presumably, and you buy things at your store for your currency so that someone can come along and sell you, say, some logs in this case, and then they can afford to buy your, say, boards, for example. So if they sell me one log, they can buy a little more than one board for that cost. And on down the line, because my pricing's all based on efficiency. So because Inferius is such a good logger and carpenter, I'm able to we're able to actually make a board with less than one log, which is kind of a funny thing if you try and think about it too much. So don't. But we have a lot of stuff for sale. That's why I'm separating out all these stores eventually, and each shop's going to have its own store. That way there's not so much stuff to scroll through. You just have to make sure you go to the right store. Okay, so I crushed some more. I'm crushing some more stuff here. I need to move some
Crushing it.
I'm crushing it. I made 8. 8 means that I get 32, so now I need to do some more concentration of 32 or so. That'll be 20, I guess. Should be good enough. It'll be fine in the end. All right, Jeff, thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next time.
Hi, Jeff.
Have a good night. All right, so while that's going, I'm going to go and do... yeah, so your currency can be pretty much really whatever you want it to be. I kind of base my currency off of 1 log is 1 Wally credit, and 1 stone is a half a Wally credit. And then from there, actually I think I have some iron here that I need to pick up before I go too far and forget it. Yeah, let's do that first. And from there, then, you know, people can set their own currency at whatever they want. And it doesn't matter. The thing that matters is, are you giving enough of your credits for stuff? Well, first of all, are you buying enough stuff at your store that other people can provide to you? Whether that be raw materials, like logs, for example, or some sort of produced material, like I'm buying some different kinds of modules, and I'm buying food, things like that people can sell to me to earn my credits so that they can then buy crap at my store. And Lana's a very good teacher explainer of this concept, way better at it than I am. But it kind of just works out that way, that you have stuff that you want to sell, you have stuff that you're willing to buy, so that people can sell you the stuff that you're willing to buy, so they can afford the stuff you want to sell. And everybody can set their own currency based on whatever else. And actually, there's in the lag screen, which is what we used to call the screen where the whole economy viewer is, you can look at your own currency. For example, here.
The old days.
The old days, yes. I have to find where this thing is again. That's not where it is.
Yeah. That's it.
Here?
Yeah, that's it.
No, that's not what I wanted. What did I want? Where's the thing that shows you the comparison of... Oh, here it is. So the game will actually try and help you understand how much your currency is worth compared to anybody else's. So based on what I sell and what other people sell, and this is a bad example with Eris because she's taken a haircut on her iron tools, but like Calibian here, my credit is worth one my credits are worth estimated 1.469 Calibian credits, based on the fact that I sell wood carts for 14, he sells them for 19. But I sell water wheels for 21.3, whereas he's selling them for 14, and things like that. So he's selling windmills for a lot higher than I am, for whatever reason. And so they kind of average out, and it should come up with some sort of a concept of how much your money might be worth compared to someone else. So we're all kind of in the same vague area. Except for here, like Narina's charging way more than I am for certain things, like wood carts and stone roads. Well, stone roads are actually charging the same, but for wood carts, so it's kind of the calculation gets better. Obviously, the more stuff is sold, but then like here with Kale Turner, the standard deviation is only 3.6%, which is almost perfect. And then here with Eris, even though this is again a bad example because the only things we have in common that we're selling are tools, and she's selling it for a lot cheaper than I am. But we're consistent, at least, on the things we're selling alike. So it's kind of a neat thing that the game provides some of that analysis for you.
I had no idea that was there.
Oh, that's there.
Yeah.
Let's see.
My take on the multiple currencies, because we have done servers where we've had a single currency.
We have?
Yes, we have.
At least some.
Skycoin.
Yeah.
Is that you have unlimited of your own currency, and if you offer a service where people are always coming and selling stuff to you so that you can, that you provide stuff, then that's ideal. That's the ideal thing you want.
Right.
You want people to bring stuff to you.
Yep.
Because then you don't have to pay for it. But it's a balance, because if people don't know you're there, if people aren't bringing stuff to you at all, then you're spending way more time investing in collecting other people's credits.
Right. Or you're just being DoorDash and you're delivering food to everybody.
Yeah, it's actually the DoorDash has been super successful. I mean, I did it to really because I thought it was a novel concept, and partly to honor our friend's memory.
Since I made him do it in the last server.
Yes, you did. And he definitely did. But I have credits all over the place where I don't usually have a lot of other people's credits, and I have to work really hard, like I'm doing right now, actually, to gain credits in other people's currency. I need more stuff from Calito. I've got to have more bricks.
For who? Calito, yeah.
Yeah, Coslito, sorry. But Ontario doesn't have any right now, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna want to buy a building's worth of bricks pretty soon, because I'm gonna make my building that I put my what's it called, cement kilns in, which will also have space for the regular kilns if I end up taking glass and or pottery at some point down the line in there as well. So I'm gonna just make that be a brick building, probably with some glass, but primarily brick. So this is the tunnel that I was talking about building for the road earlier. We came up here and looked, but I just need to remove a lot of stone out of the way. Get out of the way. And I gotta dig it higher too, but I'm just kind of clearing the stone out now, and then I'll dig the dirt out later. So I want to have some head clearance, but right now, stone is most important. Inferiors can work on the dirt too, but he doesn't want to do any stone because I have efficiencies in mining stone, and he does not. So, and some of it was this basalt, which takes 4 chops with a stone axe just to break, and then if you don't have the lucky break, then you have to chop it one more time. So, it's not good. I think I'm going to take this out too.
You said stone axe. I was like, oh my god, are you still using a stone axe? You have iron.
No, I am not. I was just referencing the weak tools. No, I'm using iron tools, but I need to eventually, I was saying before you got on here that I need to make some,
steel.
I need to start smelting and then make some steel. I think I'm gonna take this out too.
I like the tools.
I need to make the scroll yet for advanced smelting. I haven't done that because I'm a slacker. 2, 3. There.
Me too.
And I'm doing this step here, these steps here at a specific distance for a reason. They're 4 long, and the reason they're 4 long is for these ramps. The ramps are 4 long, so I want to be able to fit the ramps in here. So the steps are 4 long. And instead of cutting out all the stone and then replacing with dirt, which is kind of pointless, I'm actually only trimming the front edge so that I can put 3 dirt in there, so that the corners of the stone don't poke up through, because sometimes they will. These weird jagged edges here will sometimes poke through the ramps, and I don't like that. So I put dirt in there, and then I stamp it with the road tool so that it's flat and doesn't grow any grass. Or rather, Infurious does, because I didn't even bother making a road tool for me, and or he didn't bother making one for me, or I didn't bother asking for one for me, whatever.
I can't live without my road tool. I use it to edge all of my fields.
It's the currency thing's hard for me to explain, to the point where it makes sense, which is why I don't try really hard, because I really can't explain it well. But the point of the value of your currency isn't the value of your currency relative to anybody else's. The point of it is the value of your currency, or the value of the items you're selling compared to the items you're buying.
Mm-hmm.
And whether that's worth it to someone else to sell you the items you want, or you're willing to buy, for the price you're willing to pay for them, so that they can afford the item that you want, or they want that you're making. So it's basically like an advanced barter system. It's not. Don't think of it like currency. And we have some spammers here. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
With the currency stuff, Wally's right. You have to diversify what you're buying in order for people to sell stuff to you so that they can buy what you're selling. But the multiple currencies comes down to
Yes. Supply and demand, exactly.
yeah. I have this whole thought, like I wanted to do a whole video on this to make it less.
It's something you've got to script, and you haven't.
Yeah, I totally have to
take the
script
time
it.
to write a script. Yeah.
No, I haven't.
Yeah,
and
I know the feeling.
To.
I can't do scripted stuff very often either, because I can't be bothered to write a script. So, I mean, I write a short intro script for the first episode of a new series on YouTube or whatever, and I'll write, like, I wrote a script when I did my vlog videos, but yeah, otherwise, so yeah, think of it, I mean, and I agree, man, script is boring if, depending on what it is. The problem is, if you're trying to cover something with a certain number of points to it, you at least need to have an outline. You need to have something to give yourself, or to remind yourself what you wanted to talk about. Otherwise, you're just going to end up in a mess.
Especially when it's a concept so complicated as the multiple currencies. I mean, we live in a single currency, situation. So
Yeah.
Understanding multiple currencies makes it that much harder, because you have to move past your dollar system and understand that it's not about somebody else's dollars or your dollars. It's about the products that you can provide.
Right. Oh, I just hit self-improvement level 6. That means I get another skill, or another perk, or whatever the heck.
Bonus.
I don't think that perk exists. It pretends to exist.
Urban Traveler or Nature Adventurer. They're not WIPs.
Oh, they're not?
No, I'm going to take Urban Traveler because most of the time I'm wandering around streets, so.
Oh, I'm not quite at level 6.
Yeah, I mean, I just hit it after all these days of playing. So the economy is more like a barter system in this by default. Now you can create a currency, a backed currency, and then use that as use that as your. You can actually even create a government and pass laws to make it illegal to use anything else. But and we've done global currencies. Even we've sort of cheated in enough stuff to be able to have a global currency from the start of a server. But this one and the previous one, we decided to not, so that we could experience this part of the game that we never really played since the very beginning, back in March of 2018. And so far, we are, we hadn't done it again, and we're actually, I won't speak for Lana and Ontario entirely, but I think we've had enough conversations about it that we actually do enjoy this method. At least I know Lana does.
Yeah, I do greatly, because I think that there's a benefit to having people with their own currencies, because when you get to a single currency concept, and trying not to draw parallels to real life, but
You end up doing that anyway.
Right, yeah, I mean, you can't help it, but everybody has to be able to buy and sell within that same currency.
Yeah.
And there's only so much currency to go around, and what ends up happening is that single currency gets put in the pocket of somebody who doesn't need anything because they make everything for themselves.
Or they're done. Yeah, they're done buying the things they need, and they're making, say, food, for example, and everybody needs food constantly because of the calorie work system, and so then they end up with tens of thousands of credits that they don't need, and fortunately they happen to be the God Emperor of Eco, and they're able to just push that money back into the system. But exactly, it's what's my time worth, and worth to me and worth to you for that matter. I just broke my iron pickaxe. Doggone it. And I don't have another one on me.
Need backup.
Yeah,
That's right.
I've got a couple in the base. Just gotta go get them. I'm not sure, Marshall, whether where the line. I've never looked at the code to see what the line is between what counts as urban and what counts as nature. I don't know that it's described very well in the game, and I've not looked at the code to see if there's much better of a description available.
Well, the way that the tooltip says is increase movement speed in either high activity areas or low activity areas.
Yeah, but
So,
where the threshold is, where that line is drawn, I don't know.
right. But you can see it on the map, like the traveled areas. So I guess you could assume
is it
it's
based on that?
within
The player activity, maybe? If that's the case, then, well, there's been a little bit of activity here at my place lately. And if you look at Marshall, we look at yours, you're in the yellow for most of your area. And if that's what it's using, then as long as you're staying within your place, then you're pretty well covered to be high. But I'm not sure. I wouldn't swear by it if I were me. And I am me, so therefore, take a stack of this so I can go repair these tools, since I haven't moved my tools stuff over here yet. I can chop some more of this while I'm here. 6 more stacks of that. It's 24 of those. I need 5. So let's see, 10.
Okay, what am I doing?
Yeah, let's do 10. That'll be fine.
You are playing Eco. I just thought I'd let you know. That's what you're doing.
Need to dig sand, I think.
So the sort of fun thing with this game is that you have a million things you want to do, and you're constantly, at least the way that I play, you're constantly bouncing back and forth between the 2,000, and don't know what the heck's going on half the time. Like, I'll get stuck in a rut, like I sort of have been, if you call it a rut, of working on this, and then I'll ignore my iron stuff that's trying to happen. And then I'll switch gears back to, the iron mining in a bit, probably. And then I'll be like, oh, I need to go and finish that stupid tunnel that I'm digging up here. And you go back and forth like that, and it ties up hours of your life. But it's fun, and it's addictive, and it's, even with all the game bugs that we grumble about amongst ourselves, all 3 of us here in voice chat have over 1,000 hours logged in Steam.
That's not combined.
Oh, yeah, that's
individual.
That's each. Yeah. And I think, Ontario, you're over 1,000 too, aren't you? He's looking. He's thinking. Or he's not paying attention. And we all keep coming back. Every time there's a new update, we start a new server, or sometimes there's updates in the middle of servers, but we'll start a new server, we'll play again, and we'll be hooked again every time. That's just, for some reason, that's the kind of game it is. I mean, it does have, on the surface, it has a bit of the Minecraft look and feel, which, Minecraft has the same effect on people. But it is a totally different game than Minecraft. I mean, on Minecraft, you can make anything you want on your own fairly easily. And Eco, it's not so much. Let's see. I can't remember how high I need to go here. Can I jump up there? No, I can't. How high am I getting when I get to the top of this hill up here? Oof. I've got a long way to go.
Oh, I hate that road.
Yeah, that's
but
why,
I've been up there
that's why Wally's
gathering
fixing
stuff.
Let's see. 82. Actually, I'm not that... Well, I can't remember. I'm going to 82 and 128. 82 high and 128 on the north-south axis. And right now, I'm at... $77. There we are. And 109. So I need to go up another 5 levels. Yeah, it's the temporary road you made. I'm making it permanent. The temporary road that you and Ontario combined to make. You stopped right here, I think, at the top of the cliff for the most part, and then he extended it across, and then did a little side thing here, and I'm digging a tunnel up through to meet you where you left off. And it'll be a tunnel down to me when it's done. So even with the iron axe, the basalt here still takes 3 chops each, which is very cringeworthy. But hopefully it's not that big of a deposit, and I can get through it quickly enough. Hopefully.
Oh yeah, boys. Simmered meat and vegetable soup coming soon.
Nice. I'm gonna have to put a buy order for that crap. Any feeling on how much it's gonna cost as far as...
No, I haven't done any figures, and I have to do it, or I'll price it too low.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna eventually be doing the pad thai, because eventually the pad thai will balance out the simmer meat and vegetable soup. But
Wait a minute.
you can still use the meat pies and or huckleberry pies to balance your diet.
Nice.
Don't take that off of your thing.
Yeah.
I think I've got the Eco Diet calculator. Let's see.
I always like the vegetable soups. Always eat those.
if I take the pad thai off, the pad thai, by the way, let me just tell you, the pad thai takes rice noodles, prepared meat, bean sprouts, sugar, oil, and acorns.
Oof.
Yeah. So that is going to be like limited, and it is going to be expensive. So let me just take the pad thai off of this list again. And then
What was it we
calculator.
used to balance that food with? Or did we not need to?
We did. We balanced it with the crispy bacon.
Ah, right.
Bacon.
Bacon. All right, my storage is getting full again. Like, already gotten full again.
Always.
Crap. I'm gonna just fill it up, and then I'm gonna be pissed at myself.
Yeah, I came down to try and sell you stuff, and I couldn't.
What were you trying to sell me?
Just stone.
Well, that's over there. That's in a different spot. That's at the farmer's stand, but it's pretty full.
Yeah, it is.
Because I have so much stuff, and I need to process it. I need to make some more mortared stone.
You know, I really don't want to make clam chowder.
Yeah, I'll pass.
That'll help freshen a little bit.
So I really don't want to make the shark fillet soup. Definitely not something that I'm looking forward to making.
Filet o shark.
You have to have an entire shark.
Delicious.
Yeah. And then there's a smooth gut noodle.
Crap.
That looks fun.
I'm going to start sticking some stone out here. The iron is still processing. I just glanced and saw it up there in the upper right corner, so that's good.
Okay.
Yeah. Not making pupusas either.
I need to eventually go down and mine some more. Because I need to make a lot of mechanics related stuff. Oh, hey, maybe those two crates are done.
Oh, rice flour is base game now.
Yeah, they just had a bunch of new recipes this patch.
Mochi they added.
Ooh.
Is the calculator updated to include those recipes?
Yes. Horribly imbalanced.
The other eco food thingy is not updated for those recipes.
No, it's definitely in here. So this is the eco
Yeah, this
diet
one says
calculator.
this is ecofoodsimulator.web.app, and it's still version 9.3. So, yeah, it's crap then.
Yeah. Okay. Calculates. Yeah, it's 2 vegetable soup, 2 simmered meat to 1 meat pie. That'll give you 93.2 at a 1.91 multiplier. That's probably going to be my recommendation.
Guess I need to clear the ceiling out here a little bit. Please tell me I'm getting through this basalt eventually.
You're getting through that basalt eventually.
It is such a pain. I hate it. I feel like I'm in that scene in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory where they go into the hallway that's shrinking. I don't want to do that. Oh, crap. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, well. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's the 4th one. I have to dig the ceiling out now because I can't go up any higher than this.
Yeah, Marshall, you should take your road tool fixer. What is the machine called?
Repair table.
Tool bench?
Yeah, the
Tool
tool bench. Yeah, you should take your tool bench with you as you're building roads. That way, you can just throw whatever stone you're digging up into the tool bench to repair your road tool as you go along. And if you're not able to repair your road tool, all you have to do is learn the skill scroll. You don't actually have to take the scroll. I mean, take the skill.
Right. Just gotta read the scroll. It's a tier 0 recipe.
Mm-hmm.
Or ability, or whatever.
I need limestone.
I'm about to spell vegetable wrong.
Alright, I guess I gotta clear this crap out of the top here, too. Oops, wrong button. Ha!
Whoa, I have way too much stuff here.
And I'm only making this road 3 wide right now. Because, well, I'm not gonna dig that out until I have some better tools, a modern pick at least. Doing this with a skid steer would be a little bit tough, but no, actually it wouldn't. You just drive up the ramp with your bucket up in the air and just go and just chew it up. It works really well. But 3 for now is plenty.
Skid steer. Yeah. That would be awesome.
Yeah, I would definitely take one.
Yep.
I know Eris is going to want one.
I think she's gotta go into it herself.
Oh, she is?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
We're getting there.
Ow, ow.
Yes.
I don't see the light at the end of the tunnel yet, but we're getting there.
Well, just think, you won't need any more basalt for a while.
Ugh. This is just going in to make freaking mortared stone. I'm not even gonna bother. Anything else? I don't like the ashlar basalt, so I won't make it for myself. But I guess if somebody else wants it, they can, by all means, they can have it. But it'll be a while before I take ashlar, I think. I've got a lot of work that I want to do before I get that far.
What sucks about the composite, that you have to have oil going. Do you have to have oil going for the ashlar too? I forget.
No. Because ashlar is just stone and steel. And maybe, not sure exactly where I want this to be. Now I'm missing a rock. Where'd it go? There it is. I'm not exactly sure how high I want the ceiling to be, so I'm going to avoid chopping too much of it out, just because it's annoying me. I also noticed that my iron got done processing, so we need to go back into the iron mine soon. I'm going to take some of this granite out, I think. Probably a couple of rows of it. So I should do that now. Once I fill up my cart again, I will go down to the iron mine. And how close are we? 2 more stacks. And dig some more iron out. I also would like to do some building tonight. Maybe I should do that first. Or maybe I could do that while the iron's processing. Either one. So many tasks, so little time. Yeah, this needs to come out too.
Yeah, you're squirreling.
Let's see. I think I'll leave it there. At least for now. All that dirt that's up above my head, I should say, all needs to come out too, but I'll let Infurious take care of that probably.
Give him the fun jobs.
Well, it'll be more taking out what needs to be taken out as the ramps are being laid. So.
Alrighty, I'm on a tool hunt.
Iron big shovels? I got some of those.
Yeah, the problem is I can't sell you anything because you don't want brick.
I do want brick. I'm just not buying it because I don't even know where to put it.
Right, that's what I mean. So if you do, I will definitely.
But I do want brick.
Buy things from you because it's a lot closer.
Huh?
Well, I'll buy tools from you because it's a lot closer.
Oh. I will. I could probably figure out a way to set up a buy order for some brick.
Yeah, I got it. I don't know, 1,500 or something.
I don't need that
Let's
many.
see.
I need enough to make a 10 by 15 building-ish. So 10 times 15 is, well, I mean, it's going to eventually be 3 stories, but for the first story, 150 for the floor, 150 for the ceiling. That's 300. 4 high. So on the walls, so that's 10 times 4 times 2 is 80 more, plus 15 times 4 times 2 is 120 more, so we're at like 500. Oops.
Not a problem.
I just gotta find some place to put 500. That's a full stockpile, isn't it? Stacks in 20. 20 times 25 is 500. Yeah.
Get on that.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Alrighty, got some new shovels.
I'm gonna grab those storage containers. I think.
What is that like?
No, they're heavy. Crap, I gotta put down my cart.
Yeah, they're quite heavy, I think. 5 kilos?
Yeah, there's something, but I'm carrying a wood cart around, so that's part of my problem.
Which is 15, which seems a little steep, but I guess if not, everybody would carry it all the time.
Yeah, I'm just a maniac. I'll put it down here where the iron goes. Where it's gonna pick up the iron, I mean. And then I'll go get a steel container. And eventually need to dig out this stupid limestone here too, but I haven't because I don't have any place to put it, so. Let's see, I think I can grab it from here.
What else does she want?
No, not from here. Yeah, from here.
Oh, I'm at Eris's store. I gotta figure out, because I gotta start.
Can't
I'm also going to take oil so I can make my own, what is it, epoxy and plastic?
Yep.
For deposit. I can't make all the stuff, so let's see what she has.
Dang it, I can't see it from down here.
Okay, well, there you go. So I need allergy.
I'm using a cart as a storage in my mechanic shop right now.
Effective.
Yeah, whatever works.
Yep.
Metallurgy modern. Oh, here we go.
Actually, I shouldn't put it there because I want to dig that out. Go there instead.
Mortar, sand, granite.
Well, I guess I don't need to go stack as high either.
That I need. Oops.
I think these are 2x2x6 long.
They're 6 or 8.
I think the big ones are 8. I think they're 3x3x8.
Oh, I didn't know there was 2 different sizes.
There's the steel ones.
Right. Oh.
They're bigger. They also hold more, so half again more, I think, or something like that. So they're worth it.
Which one here? Always run south.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. If they are 6, or they could be 2x2x8, and the other ones are 3x3x9.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm thinking about?
Oh.
Clue, where they're trying to figure out how many bullets were left in the gun.
Okay. I am nerdy enough to understand that reference.
Good.
I appreciate that reference.
Why are there always so many turtles in this bridge?
Turtles are
There's
actually
the
the
bridge.
sign of
Two,
the
four, five,
ecosystem not doing well.
6, 7 turtles on Eris's bridge. And 2 crabs. That's not right.
Take that out just so that I can have it.
And there's 3 more. What the heck?
Hmm.
Turtle sanctuary.
Yep,
Okay.
they are 8, apparently. Wait a minute, I had it the wrong way, I think. Oh, they're 6. Okay, good.
Oh,
Amy.
I take it back.
Told ya. Oh, wait. Told ya. Oh, wait. Told ya.
What?
I don't know, I'm just being stupid.
That all sounded the same. Oh, I can't go this way anymore. There's a hole here now. What the heck is going on at this place? Mama, what are you doing here? We got.
Actually, Ontario, if I sold you some clay, I could have some room for some brick.
Okay, we can do that. Well, I can always use clay, I guess.
Oh, you got to replace all that clay that you're gonna.
Oh, I've been digging. You should see the holes that I have.
Oh boy.
Tunnels.
Nobody knows the holes that I've seen.
Tunnel my way
Nobody
through the
wants
rain.
to know either. I mean, what?
I don't even know.
Wait, what?
Tunnel.
Oh, I need more brick.
Oh well.
My plan for down here, though,
Right,
this level of my base is to have this entire surface level hollowed out to be able to fit all kinds of crap down here. I'm eventually gonna have like a road down here to drive along and move stuff around. It's gonna be insane.
Oh, Ontario, I'm coming to buy brick.
How much clay do you have, Wally? That you're gonna get rid of?
2 full stockpiles and more.
So
Why don't I come and get that from you, Wally, and I'll take it to him.
Okay.
I'll just barter for 500.
Yeah, sell it in your store. I'll buy it from you, and then I'll sell it over
There's
to...
a lot in my store already. I don't know how much.
If you can just one-to-one it, I should be able to buy... I'm bringing my cart.
There are 46 available in my store right now, so I need to move more.
Ugh, that's not even that much.
Oh, I've got plenty. I just need to move stuff around. I've got stuff all over the place. And it's kind of a problem. Like, there's no organization whatsoever down here. And it's bothering me greatly.
What are you doing, Cheetah? Get out of here.
Getting rid of stuff would be good.
Get out of here.
Yeah, I need to make a bow and arrow so you can chase them away, because all you have to do is point the bow and arrow at them.
Okay. Get, cat. I wish you could hit him with other tools.
On now, get.
Yeah.
That one jumped at my face. I didn't know they jumped at you.
Yes, they do. With some noise.
Hi, alligator. Or crocodile, sorry.
After a while.
Ugh.
Okay, so I put a buy order for some clay. And then at some point I will sell you... I want to sell you some bricks, at least so I can get some credits of yours, because I have 0. Okay, what am I doing? Oh, yeah. Tools. Make some more.
All right, now there are 61 in my store. All that effort for a tiny little bit. That's the way it goes.
Well, at least you get it out of there.
I mean, I've got 2 full stockpiles that I just can't move into the store range. that I would like to, but I just can't. How much you can carry in a cart? 10 times 10, about 100.
I can't quite buy it all.
I can't even fit with what's for sale now.
Right. I just don't have enough of your credits. That's all.
Oh, credits? Oh. Well, that's a thing, I guess.
Yeah. I'm not worried about it.
You need to buy some more food, Wally.
No, I'm not the current person selling food.
Yeah, she's not selling food right now.
Well, I mean, I am going into simmered meats and vegetable soup, but that's like just today.
Right. Right. Look this
And
stuff
you're not
up.
buying plant fibers right now, so.
Yeah, I probably will need to soon, though.
I know what I can do to buy the rest of it. I'm gonna go chop me a log.
Alright, let's do this. That.
Where is my cart? That is a small one. I need the big one. Where did I leave it?
Dude.
Oh, here it
Dude,
is.
where's my cart?
Here's my sand transfer cart.
On this
There we go.
episode of Dude, Where's My Cart?
Ontario leaves his cart in a very uncomfortable place, and he has to confront his mom. Mom,
Where's my
I
cart?
might have left my cart in an uncomfortable place. Could you call a doctor?
Uh,
Son, what did I tell you about putting your cart in your pants? But
make
it
sure you got
goes there.
I slipped and fell.
And it just went right up in my pants.
Uh-huh. uh, those bits on Saturday Night Live were so funny. Let's see.
Oh, that's what I wanted.
I need to do the math on the shipping containers, then I can start selling them. But for right now, I don't have the ability to do the math. I'm not going to do math on stream.
Ooh, that was not a good amount.
But I can make some more iron plates and screws. Do I have... Nope, no module in there. Do I have a module in here? Nope, no module in there. I need more modules.
Mojos. That's gonna be more than 3 of those.
That boy ain't right. I say, that boy ain't right.
Why they take so long? Who?
Sorry for yawning.
All right, let's do a lot of screws. That should be good. I think that says...
She said.
Actually, I can't even tell what this is. 300? Yeah, 30? Okay. Make 200 screws for 30 iron. And we'll make...
about 500.
50 plates for 30 iron. And that'll be nice and delicious.
Nico, why are you being an idiot?
Lana's still here.
Yes, I am. I'm trying to get the rest of this clay, but... Oh, and that cheetah's trying to say hi to you.
Yeah, use a cheetah.
Once a cheetah, always a cheetah.
How did this stuff get here? Well, I know how it's got there, but... Let's take this out. And that way it'll force it into one of these containers, I guess. That boy ain't right. Yeah, all this stuff is a disaster area of a mess. I may have so much dirt that I'm not going to know what to do with it until I start doing tailings reprocessing, which is a mod we have. Where you smelt tailings to get some bits of metal out of them to then also reduce the quantity of tailings. I think I should probably mine some more iron. And then I think I can do some building. I I think.
You keep talking about this building thing. I don't think you know what that means.
I also went too far down
Where are you going?
I said
mine
that wrong.
here. Here we are.
Hey, up the ramp.
Huh?
Up the ramp. Lana.
Hmm?
Did you not see me?
No.
Oh, I jumped over
Oh,
your
there you
car.
are.
Watching you. Oh.
Hi.
I was just gonna say that's another feature of the game lately is the invisible other characters. They'll make me
It's
standing
fantastic.
next to you or literally on your head, and you won't be able to see them. And they look like they're elsewhere in the game on the map. It's fun.
Oh wait, did you come and buy the rest of that?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
No, I didn't. No. I don't have any of his credits. That's why I'm waiting for some of this brick transaction. What is it called? To happen.
Yeah, I'll set up a.
You can take some too, Lana, and get more credits of his.
I'll set up another stockpile and start buying some bricks. I'll buy that 500.
Yes.
How much are you selling them for? Since I'm too lazy to look right now.
4.
Or so everybody else is.
How much are you buying the clay for?
Are you buying it 1.2?
1. But
Okay.
Well, because I'm selling clay for 2, so that's why I was asking.
I'll sell them to you for 3. That's fine. Bulk order.
And I did the math, and I came up with 3 credits for clay when your clays were 2, or for bricks when their clays were 2. Hey, Peps. Welcome. Good to see you.
Oh, hey.
What price that you think is good?
I'm just busting your chops. Because nobody does math but me.
Yeah, like look, I want glass.
And it's got
I want more
teleported
glass,
to
and
the surface.
so expensive.
Yeah. That I'm not making.
Boop. That's called a boop, Wally. Boop.
Yep. Yeah, boop to the surface. Whenever the game can't figure out what to do with you, it throws you on the surface.
Or your cart.
Or your cart. Or your friends. Or whatever.
Or your friend's cart.
So,
Alright, I will finish picking up this iron, and then I will go up to the surface and set up another stockpile to store the bricks in.
Alright, you have 1 piece of clay left over. I can't buy the rest of it.
Plus 2 stockpiles full.
I can't be bothered. Alright, I'm gonna
Plus
go...
a ridiculous
I've never gone
amount that I
this way
haven't
to...
bothered digging out yet.
Ontario, is there a road all the way this way? Oh my god, there is.
yeah, there's a road. It's not used very much, like by anybody, but yes, there is.
Which road to Ontario's house?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I usually go the other way. You know what? I have to go the other way. I'm out of food. As the cook, I have a tendency to not carry food with me.
Makes sense.
It's stupid.
Okay. So you're putting up an order for what, 500?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do half, and then Lon, you can do half. Then you'll get more credits from his. Then.
Oh, I'm buying bricks for myself. I was only.
Oh. Well, then I will.
Yeah.
You still okay?
I only said that I would transport the clay.
Okay. Well, the offer is still open if you want to get more of his credits. I think you have mine.
I do. Yeah, but I have to. So I bought that cast iron stove, but then I got my level 3 skill for, and you choose, like whether you have parallel processing or individual, and the individual processing is definitely the better way to go, right?
Yeah.
But it's so slow already.
Depends on what profession and how many of that table you're planning on having in the same room.
Yeah.
Because if you're gonna have 2 or more tables in the same exact table in the same room, then you're gonna want parallel.
Well, that is only 20% rather than 50%. So I can just make 2 rooms.
Yes, you can have to make 2 rooms, 1 for each table then to get the bonus of the 100%. Yep.
And that's where I'm heading for that, because like.
Is that brick house?
I am, and I definitely did I just eat?
Or internet work with me tonight.
Shift 1. Okay.
Fill up another cart full here. Oof. I need another 6 stacks. It'll take a minute.
Oh, I think I dropped out again.
Of the brickies? Oh, no, of iron.
Iron. Did you drop out of the game?
The world?
Discord?
So fun. Your pants?
Oh.
Your cart?
Now I'm back.
You're back. We heard you say you dropped out again, so you hadn't dropped out at that point.
I was up to 525 ms ping.
Oof.
Still at 140. It's still a little high
that's for eco. I'm always at around 120 to 140, so that's not ridiculous.
We had some storms coming through here like tonight, so something must be monkeying with it.
We just had one earlier. Well, not storm, just some rain.
Yeah, it's just rain.
You're not.
So we're probably sending ours your way. We usually do.
Was that somebody joining?
That's not IT, that's Ontario.
Leading?
Calendar.
Oh.
But
Here we go.
IT doesn't want to play because he doesn't have time because he has kids and stuff.
But he wants to play Minecraft.
Yeah,
But
kid.
he doesn't want to play Eco with his kids. I don't know.
IT wants to play Minecraft? Since when?
Yeah, he's playing Minecraft with one of his kids.
Was he?
I thought that was what he was playing. Yeah.
Maybe he was.
I have kids. So send them to bed and log on.
Well, he's more worried about going to bed himself so he can deal with them in the morning.
Yeah, it makes sense.
But welcome to the chat, Calendar. Good to see you.
Yeah,
What's up, Calhoun?
Alright. You're not ready for bricks yet. Or you're underground.
I will be there momentarily, sorry.
I'm gonna wait then because I have some in my hand and some in my cart and some in my pocket.
Then in my pocket for you.
Sorry. I cackled. My apologies.
That's fine. Let's see. That's why I like this game. It's fun. Oof. I need a place to put this stockpile.
Ooh, there's some nice bricks.
Well, I did have some of your credit, Ontario, and now I don't.
Yeah, you had 300 of them from the
I
food.
need to move this ladder. Actually, I need to
I'm always
redo this
buying
building
other
entirely.
stuff. We can just work something out.
Can I fit a stockpile in here?
Yeah, you're gonna want the next. You're gonna want the next tier.
Maybe if I do this. Excuse me.
Yeah, definitely. I need a better. Food's still only at 84. I've been really struggling to get that 90. It's just not working.
There we go.
Yeah, that's the cooking. 62 of you.
There we go. Goofy game.
How much glass can I get?
Room for bricks. I literally called that the stockpile's name. Okay. Here we go.
Look at you naming your stockpiles. It's so cute.
Yeah, look at me.
Ball swinging around, Molly.
Huh?
Your ball's swinging around.
Yeah, you know me. The ball swinging.
Swinging balls.
What?
Mm-hmm. Okay, come on, game. Settle down. There you go. There we go. Okay. 500 bricks.
Perfect.
Sweet. That'll be fun.
You should actually buy a 510 because that's what I can bring in 2 trips. But I won't be picky. Where are they? Oh, here. 2.
Leave the 10 at home next time.
Wow, I only have to bring. Oh no, wait. I can't do it in 2 trips because I can only bring 230, and you want 500. This is only 460.
Yep.
So never mind.
Never mind. Yeah, that's a new feature, Calendar, of the roofs. I don't like
Adding.
it either, but
Okay.
when you put stockpiles on the roof tiles, they look stupid.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, it changes them, which is.
Oh, chat just went crazy. There we go.
Ooh.
What?
My chat was wonky and it just
Crazy
fixed
chat.
itself by going crazy.
Thirsty.
Nice to meet you Thursday. I'm Friday. How about coming over Saturday for a Sunday?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
How do you do that in
7,
the English language to
8,
where you don't sound like that when you say something like that?
I don't know
I'm
what the
hungry.
heck my chat is doing. It is gone berserk.
Oh, trolls.
No, just like the game itself has just gone berserk. I mean, it is eco, so
Oh,
you get what you
Yeah,
get.
it's just
but-
going wonky.
I seem to be okay. Even though I wasn't earlier. Staying around that 135.
Hello, cat.
Oh, so many trees. Hi, Turkey. Okay. Bricks, bricks, bricks. Wish you could do more with bricks.
Yeah, what are these painting things, these dyes? Like,
Uh-huh.
can you dye the bricks?
It's not for the brick. It's for it's just stone
Yeah.
and clay. But I think the stone is actually tier 2, if I remember reading correctly. And the painted clay is tier 1. It was a new mod that I found, and it's compatible with the artistry mod, the EM artistry mod. So I was like, oh, well, I'll try it. What the heck? Worst case, Lana will just yell at me.
What?
Huh?
Never.
So yelly, I guess.
Where do I put you?
This yelling reputation.
Uh-huh. There.
One lion.
Hey, Severmick. There's about 12 or so people, I'd say, active on the server. Lana and OntarioGardener are here in chat with me, though, if that's what you were asking. I'm not sure what you were specifically asking. But there's quite a few people are here on the server. I get, oh, no, I got dirt in there.
Oh, damn it.
Wait, you have proof, Peps, of me yelling and laughing? I mean, that's good though, right? Like
Having fun.
when you're
It is a good game. We were just talking earlier that there's a lot of bugs, but all three of us each have over 1,000 hours logged in Steam here. Mine is at 1248. I think Lana's in the 1200s as well. Not sure about Ontario.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty much exactly I'm at 1244. 1243, but that was like before I started playing. So 1244. So yeah, it's kind of the same as yours, Wally.
Yeah. So, and Lana, you
A
were
lot.
right around there too, weren't you? I think.
I don't remember what the actual number is, but yes.
Yeah, I would think.
I have lots of time in this game.
We've all been playing for about 3.5 years. So, yeah. We're all actually working on different things. I'm trying to put together a town here slowly. Ontario is working on his. I flew over there earlier. He's working on his area. His what do you call it? Like your
Area is good.
your area. And Lana is working
My
on
region.
her cooking skill at the moment.
That sounds even better.
Trying
My
to
region needs some work, Wally.
yes. Heretical
Sorry.
business, exactly, Calendar, and that's exactly what it is. Actually, you know what? I think I didn't want to do this in this stone color, though. I think I want it in a different color. So I'm going to actually go put this all back and make some different stuff. I think I want to do...
Hello, pineapple.
Actually, what I'd like to do here
Pineapple.
is sandstone, but I don't know that I have enough sandstone. I also should probably do some math so I don't make too much mortared sandstone. Let's see, 10,
Oh, don't
5,
look backwards.
50, 100, 40, 180,
65,
69.
196. About
69.
212, I think, is what I'm going to need. Minus doorways, so I'm going to make 200. 200 mortared sandstone. Means I might need to go chop some sandstone. I don't think I have enough. Let's see. I need another 328 sandstone. I don't have enough.
That I don't have.
Oh,
Gonna need
I've
a
got
bigger
plenty.
boat.
Leave you me, I've got plenty.
Oh, sandstone?
Yeah.
I just sold you some.
Yep, I just got to transfer that over.
30. Wait a minute. How did you get 270 brick before?
Who?
What am I doing?
I have 230, and I need 270 more.
Is it?
Will you buy that one piece of clay?
Did
I couldn't!
I'm not talking about you.
I literally could
I'll
not.
buy it and I'll stick it
In your pocket?
right there for memorial of the clay. You won't even
boy.
know where it is.
Oh boy.
Or I'll just sell it back to you. Oh, you're not buying it.
Bakula.
I'm not
Wally has now become Scott Bakula.
I've become Scott Bakula?
Yes,
41.
oh boy.
Am I Quantum Leap Scott Bakula, or am I
Oh, look at this thing over here.
Enterprise Scott Bakula?
Oh boy. You're
What is this field?
Oh, Quantum Leap Scott Bakula. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Look at all this tilled dirt. What is this here?
Huh?
Grass?
What are you talking about?
This over here.
I don't know.
This
Where
field.
my field?
Is that what it is?
That's Lana's field. Yep, that's wheat.
Oh,
That's her wheat
wheat
field.
field.
It's the richest wheat field on the planet, so I gave over to her to make
wheat.
wheat there.
Yeah. I gotta do fertilizers before I'm done today.
Oof.
I have a star, so, you know, I can invest it, but I've got to have fertilizers going because otherwise I'm not going to be able to keep that healthy.
Oof.
Did the soil temper get moved out of fertilizer? Just where it used to be in that.
It is,
What?
but it's a 0 now, so you can make it.
Oh, there you
Yeah.
go. Soil temper.
It's tier 0, like the stone tool, a road tool is. So you can make
Which
it
I think
yourself.
is a great improvement, by the way.
Yeah, I agree. It's kind of a
Yeah,
tedious
yeah,
thing
yeah.
to have somebody to make for you all the time.
But I don't like that the
Don't like it.
salt basket is in the same realm.
Yeah, that shouldn't be.
Yeah, you shouldn't be able to make the salt basket unless you have the farming.
Those are made at the farming table.
Yeah.
That's why I haven't
Oh, that's
noticed.
a level 02? We should look into that. I need some salt baskets.
I would need to make myself a farming table, and I'm too lazy.
Oh, do I even have a
I
craft
think
table?
they are. Wait, salt baskets.
What's it called? Farming table. Where do I make those at?
I make them.
You make the farming table?
You have the exclusivity on them.
Well, I mean, anybody that's a farmer. Yeah, they're made at the farmer's table.
Oh, farmer's stand.
And they are farming 3 labor. They're farming 3, so you have to make them, the salt baskets.
No, I don't, because,
I just moused over it. It says farming 3 labor.
3, yeah. Farming 3.
huh.
Yeah, we need some of those. 20 boards.
Well, before, what's his name was a farmer, he was making them.
Momode was. Because I have one from him.
He's a farmer, though.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah,
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Level
farming
4.
wasn't even discovered.
I don't know. Don't ask me.
He's level 4. And there's 7 salt baskets in the
88.
world.
At least I'll have plenty of iron now.
What does that even go into? Bathroom? Kitchen?
Kitchen.
Yeah, I
Salt
need like,
Salt
I'll
basket.
take 4 of them.
And that'll make 50. That'd be good.
Ugh, I'll buy boards so that you can bring me boards and then I will make them. But
Huh?
Figure out how to use that work party thing. But yeah, I'll bring boards. What do they take? How many
let me
boards?
go check it because it
20
I have-
boards, but
19, I think. Let me just check it though.
do you have
Shouldn't be
any
that many if you have a module in
modules?
there.
Yeah, it doesn't tell me with the module. If I mouse over, I have to go all the way out to
You
the
could
table.
do the math. You know what module you have.
Yeah, you could.
Math. That's what's for dinner.
Which one do you have?
I
Do
have
some
the
math.
3.
Do
So
the
that's
math.
40.
I'm out of it. I'm at it right now. Oh my god.
Right, I need a
It'll be
couple hundred
fine.
more sandstone.
11.4.
I
Oh,
think I
okay,
will
so
get
12.
the
here.
12, so 50. I will bring you 50.
What are you selling your boards for?
1.8. 0.8. Kind of like
Oh, you're ripping her off,
Point
huh?
8 or
0.8.
1?
Yeah. 0.8. Yeah, 0.8.
That's what
Less
you're
than
selling them for?
correct. Oh, not that many. Hold on.
I'm only selling mine for 0.7.
Well, they're lousy boards, so
Well,
there
that
you
could
go.
be. That could very well be.
They have knots in
Get
them.
in there. I do not know.
I do. Knots.
What do you do?
Oh, I can only bring 44. What's the crap?
That's because they're heavy, man.
Now I can bring 47. Put these pies away. Get them out of my pocket.
8.
So I'm not carting them over.
I mean, you can
Hey,
sell me
Og.
bricks.
Welcome.
But I'll sell you
Oh,
more. Just let me know what you're gonna, how many you want. I'll bring a stack.
of boards.
Yeah, or whatever you want.
Hold on. I'll put them in the store right now.
Nice. So I have 2. So I want 6 more. Yeah. No, not 6 more. 60% there. Well, I guess I only need 2 more. Whatever.
Really, thing? Stop doing that. Oh, I hate it when the...
Yeah, I don't know why that needs to be a hot
6.
fix, that number thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that fleshy
I
number
don't know if
thing.
you
Yeah.
does hot
Hate it.
fixes. I have a Pop-Tart here.
Yeah, just eat it. Just pick it up and eat
You
it.
see a Pop-Tart?
Well, it's in the wrapper still. I'll probably eat it later.
Oh. I thought it was already in game. I was like,
Finish eating.
Like it was in your back pocket. It was underneath your sofa. So you should just pick it up and eat it.
yeah.
When you go to McDonald's up here, you can get little peanut butter packets for free. So I just ate one of those. Don't judge me.
Creepy.
All right. So
Yeah.
I'm certain this will work, right? Cross your fingers.
I don't know. I'm waiting to
What should I
see it
need?
pop on the screen.
Do 5 more. Get one more stack.
I need 5 meters squared more.
I hate it when that happens. That's why I started
What?
building my shops 4 high, because for the amount of effort that it takes, it's worth so much more.
Oh no, this is 4 high.
Oh, wow. It'd be even worse if it was only 3 high then.
Yes.
25% worse, in fact.
Yeah. Oh, well,
Shut
I
up,
need more
nerd.
brick. We'll do that while I'm waiting.
Let's see, it goes there. There we go. Alright.
Who's the nerd you're telling to shut up?
Me.
Oh.
40.
Yes, I already own this property. I didn't ask you to claim it. Okay.
Mm.
Stupid thing.
Hello, crocodile.
I don't think I can move
Wipe
this
your tears
stove
away.
when it's got stuff in it.
A lot of crushed sandstone, too. All the smelting. Or all the refining for smelting.
Oh yeah, I gotta start working on the oil platform.
Yeah.
Yeah, why
I
haven't you
don't think
gotten
I
that
started
done
at the
yet?
bot again, Calodron, because I'm a slacker.
And then the scrolls, and then ugh.
You're having trouble with that bot.
No, I'm not having trouble with the bot. The bot is completely fine. It looks like a
The shoot bot.
hairless weasel. Yeah, I'm just a horrible slacker, that's all. And I forget to start it every time.
There's no compost.
Have these. Exactly, Calodron. Exactly. Shift that brick up to the stockpile
Yeah, I got more coming. 40 more.
that I have reserved for it.
Are you talking to me?
Wally.
Okay. For his brickies.
Except that now
I'll
I
have your boards whenever you
stockpile.
get around to it. No rush.
Do.
I got people round to it for Christmas.
Faulty
'Cause I'm a
business.
nerd. 'Cause I'm a nerd.
I don't know what that means, but it sounds dirty. So I'm going to go with that.
Salty business.
They're like coins, and they're round, and they say "to it" on it.
Uh-huh.
Wait, what?
They're round to its.
Ugh.
Never mind. I'm dragging this cart and it's so loud I can't hear anything.
Oh, I'm babbling again? Okay, that's good.
Like a brook.
Let's see. A dad joke, huh?
Oh,
And then we're probably going to
zinger.
finish off the stream pretty soon. Because I'm starting to fade.
Oh, I can't pick my card up.
Let's see here. All right, here's a good one because it made me laugh and I glanced at it.
Oh, shit.
My wife is really mad at the fact that I have no sense of direction. So I packed up my stuff and right.
Zing.
What? I don't get it.
He can't left because he can't leave.
Instead of I packed up my stuff and left, in the bad direction, I packed up my stuff and right. R-I-G-H-T. Opposite of left.
I got it.
How about now?
I don't know.
I blame Calodron. He did the redeem. Not even a real country anyway.
No.
Calodron? He's not.
What?
He's not even a real country anyway.
I'm not watching the stream because it was lagging me out, so I'm just getting
Not even a real
secondhand.
country anyway.
Is Calidorn supposed to be a country in this?
No, it's a take on the Blame Canada from South Park. Except it's Blame Calodorn. And
Okay. Yeah.
I wish, Calodorn.
I think I'm just being dense.
I'm just getting tired, I think. But I also want to finish this building before I log off for the night. So I'm going to finish the building. I promise I will finish this building.
Is this the barn? What building are you building?
I'm building my mining building. All right, go this way. Building in which you will sell me bricks or sell me rocks and buy things that are made by a miner. Like, I don't know. Maybe buy nothing, but it's where you'll sell me the rocks in the future, the blocks, the stones, the whatever the hell they're called.
Oh, watch out. Oh no. Stuck. Frick.
How did I do this one? Okay, that's how I did this one.
There.
Let's do this.
I think this is the most housing points I've had for a very long time. I've got a lot of housing points.
4.
I've got 33.3.
Wow.
I'm like,
Nice.
women in it. I mean, it's big for me.
It's kind of a big deal. These two are going to be the same style building, just mirrors of each other. Almost the same style building, I should say. And, because that's the way that I want it. So there.
I will not comment on housing because what was the word you said it was the other day?
I don't remember. But I'm sure it was insulting.
Yeah.
These buildings are tiny, Caladarm, because they're not going to be much in there. Most everything's going to be outside. So the building's just here to house the store. Except that I shouldn't have done that one that way.
Oh, that's full.
Oh, this one. Iron hammer broke. Doggone it. Freaking iron hammer.
Ooh, I can feed it like that.
Yeah. Probably have some more, I should have wheeled the cart over here. I probably have some more sandstone I can pick up. Like a lot. I'm lazy? Yeah. Because that's the point of having a town, is to having all these different shops that sell all these different things. I am lazy, but I'm also trying to be creative. In a game that's partially about creative building. At least in theory. Oh, I just don't like work that I don't like more than necessary. It's not about the work itself. It's about the fact that I don't like doing it.
I don't want to do it.
And really, it's not that much more work to have multiple stores than it is to have one. Because it's, you wish?
There we go.
What do you mean you wish?
Wish upon.
Yeah, the creative building part, there's just not enough bits.
Oh yeah, it would be nice if there were more, but if you could
this?
do more with it, but
Turner?
I agree. But in
It's
terms
very
of
hard to build.
creating,
Yeah.
being as creative as you can within the bounds that you have. I mean, I built a ivory tower in the last server, for example. Took me months, but I built it.
Turner didn't even buy anything.
Aspects that are inspired by Shakespeare.
Browsing isn't free. Get back here.
Crap. Got a stone. Parts of the game are inspired by Shakespeare.
Like the dirty limericks?
Well, that's Lana, though.
I don't know what that is.
Okay. Storage.
Work.
Let's throw these in here someplace. Doggone it. Game. Knock it off.
Okay. Where are we at here?
And let's see if we can find somebody to raid. I don't know if anybody's live still. Damsel's live. We can raid Damsel. I'm gonna deafen myself, mute myself, and I will come back to the chat to talk to you guys in a minute. I'm gonna sign off the stream first. So, thank you guys for coming tonight. Thanks for talking to me while I do my building. Clouds are pink and fluffy because probably the pollution. I don't know. Or the sun. It could be the sun too, I suppose. They're not pink anymore, so we'll go there. Thanks for the chats and the redeems and the everything else. And thanks again for Lana and Ontario, for chatting with me in the voice chat. And we'll be back tomorrow with Factorio Sunday Shenanigans. You guys have a good night, and enjoy the raid on Damsel. She is playing Destiny 2. Thanks for coming, everyone. See you next time. Bye for now.